Allan Savory joins me now, founder and president of award-winning Savory Institution, a not-for-profit organisation out of Boulder, Colorado. Allan, I know that you've been with the forum all day so far today. With your expertise and with your knowledge, you listen to this debate in its wider form and its narrower form. What have you heard that is new today so far?
Not a lot yet that's new. I think people have expressed very well what we need to do. So many people have expressed what we need to do with policies and so on in agriculture. But I don't think we're the first to express those views in the last 10,000 years. And so I'm not yet hearing anything really new, but I'm a reiteration of what we need to do. So I'm anxious this afternoon to start talking about how to do it.
So, you have talked an awful lot about desertification, I know, and your essential message is about the fact that we need to mimic nature. We need to go back to some very simple rules. Is that going to be the message you're going to be giving to the forum this afternoon?
Unfortunately, I have a very short time, so I can only put one or two points. But yes, and many people have expressed that we need to mimic nature. That's what a lot of people are talking about, how to do that. Now, all I've learned is how to actually do that. And you talked about desertification. That's where I began at trying to solve this problem of desertification. I'll talk about that a little. But what matters is that from the last 61 years of work since I became deeply concerned, we've realized two things, and I will try to make those points today. The first is that we have no option but to change our attitude to livestock. We've condemned them for thousands of years, and nothing, and I repeat, nothing but livestock now can save civilization as we know it. But we have to change our attitude to livestock and how we manage them. They were never the problem. It was our management of the livestock that was the problem. So I will make that point. And the second one, in trying to work out that problem, by the 1970s, we were getting amazing results at using increased numbers of livestock to reverse desertification. But our results were erratic, and we could not guarantee consistent results. So something was still missing. And I'll talk about that and how the fault was my own. I had left out the social, cultural, and economic complexity. So I really had to go back to the drawing board, and then helped by hundreds of farmers, pastoralists, scientists acting outside their institutions, helping me. By 1984, we began to be able to guarantee consistent results, and have been for now over 30 years. So it's nice to have a forum now to begin to talk about that, because everybody here could be doing that. And so that involves how to manage the web of social, environmental complexity that you've heard people talking about today.
And the complexity isn't going away, is it? When you look at 9 billion by 2050, when we think about 200,000 more mouths to feed every day, you have a very simple message to cut through some of that noise.
Yes, a very simple message. If you look at everything we make, right up to space travel, everything, the microphone you're using, the cameras on us now, everything we make is not complex. Even space travel vehicles, they're complicated, hard systems. They're not self-renewing. If you look at everything we manage, whether it's organizations, climate, agriculture, everything we're managing involves complexity, social, environmental, and economic complexity. And that's where we're running into trouble increasingly around the world. And through no wisdom, purely by trying to solve one problem, accidentally I hit the tip of a much larger iceberg. And that is how to manage that complexity.
So how, finally then, and very briefly, how important is it to come together and to talk about solutions? We have talked a lot about problems, but coming together in forums like this to talk about solutions.
Well, it's very vital, and I'm thrilled to be here because for most of my long life, I've been listening to people talk about the problems and what we need to do, but we never talk about solutions and how to actually do it. So I'm very pleased and excited to be here to begin to talk about how to do it, how to deal with that complexity.
Well, Allan Savory, you're very welcome at the forum, and we hope we'll enjoy hearing more of you this afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you.